I see you've been admiring some of our props. We sure have made a lot of low-budget movies over the years. Low budget, but we always got them done. And they seem to go over pretty well. Now those flicks were a lot of fun to make, but we also always knew that we'd eventually want to increase production values and of course reach a wider audience because of that. And well, Kickstarter seems like the best way to do that. But we wanted to wait for the right project, one we felt confident would have a good shot at widespread appeal and success. Now if you know me, you might be as surprised as I am to learn that this project will not be an independent feature featuring zombies and time travel, but a web series. See, a few years ago we made a short called Spook Chasers. It was a 20-minute comedic spoof on shows like Ghost Hunters and Most Haunted.
We're the premier Alaskan paranormal society.
Practicing analysts of psychic stuff.
People against paranormal stuff.
Or PAPS.
Our first investigation was just me and these two with an audio recorder in a cemetery. And now, you know, we've got spectrometers.
Don't forget we got a spooktometron.
And heat sensing cameras.
We got a proton pack. And so you push the buttons here on the top like this. And then it kind of gets the energy going. Some guards complaining about some paranormal howling that they heard. It turns out it was really just a dog stuck in the air vent.
Whoa! What is this?
I hit it with a brick.
That's a ghost trap. Tiffany brought it.
It's a humane thing to do. There is a substantial portion of ectoplasm in here.
She took it right to the head. That's not funny. Her brains were all over the front rows of the audience. You get me?
Maybe if I hadn't spent all night scrubbing premature ectoplasm out of my cardigan, God, I'd love you just more.
Yeah, I guess I've been chasing spooks ever since.
It was a lot of fun, and it did win Audience Choice that year at our festival. In retrospect, it's a little uneven and there's some pacing issues, but there's some real comedy gold in there, and we learned a lot about making mockumentaries. So what we've done is we've taken the basic premise, kind of revamped a lot of it to just make it better, and turned it into a full-fledged web series. We've written the first couple scripts, and let me tell you, after some table reads, I honestly do think we're onto something kind of special here. If you want an idea of the tone, I can put it this way. Think It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, fused with Parks and Recreation, done as Ghost Hunters, but in the style of The Office. Yeah, maybe.
You talking about the ghost thing?
Yeah?
Oh man, it's gonna be so sick! There's gonna be like lasers,
No.
and then CG demons,
No.
and then these big sweeping crane shots of medieval Europe.
Absolutely not! It's not a fantasy epic adventure. You know, it's a small scale, character-centric comedy. We're gonna break it up into 15 episodes for the first season, 10 minutes long each, and really the investigations are just kind of a backdrop for our band of misfits to get into hijinks.
Are you guys talking about the ghost show?
Well, I'm trying to, if Cam will get his head out of his butt.
Cam, have you given any more thought to what we talked about?
Well, it's not gonna be set in space.
Why the heck not, man? Come on, do you have any idea how badass that would be?
Cam, that would be so badass.
Why would it be badass? Why would it be in space?
2 words. Space!
That is a thing! That is already a thing! And completely wrong for what we're doing. Have you guys contributed anything to this brainstorming? What it is, what the story is, you know, some lovably insecure, you know, buffoons running around hunting ghosts and other creatures, Bigfoot and aliens, in Portland. That's the premise. Not space, not medieval Europe, but in present-day Oregon. Well, and hopefully, eventually, the whole Northwest. See, what we plan to do is eventually... Why are you doing this
Look
to
at
me?
this! We need to make like 100 of these for our ghost show, man. Check it out. Did you work it into the budget? Because the audience will flip out!
What is this?
This, my friend, is my prototype. It took me quite a while to make.
Wait, no, what's that smell on that?
Alex, can you get that off his face real quick?
Why am I always the one responsible for cleaning up your mess?
I know what's in it.
Okay,
You need to
we'll
get that off his
walk your
face
way
right now.
through it.
Touching it.
Just hear me out.
I'm going to call my boss. So you move
I
it in the garage.
space
Just
those
like
trains.
but I actually need probably about $50 to
Like
make
all
a
of
space
us had
at
to
least
stab
$50.
with
It's going to be a
flag on the
huge
moon in
deal.
order to
And by the way,
maintain
that is
the United
disgusting.
States
It smells
superiority.
insane.